They will neither promote good nor forbid evil. Allah will not be mentioned on earth, nor will His name be known on it, and that is during an era which will be most corrupt, when human beings will become bereft of the human aspects in them, a time when there will be widespread disbelief, wickedness, and disobedience of Allah, and this meaning is indicated in another hadith. The hour will not arrive until it is no longer said on earth, La ilaha illallah, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah. The most evil of people are alive when the hour comes. We already mentioned the following hadith. Indeed, the old man will say, we were around when people in the past would say, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah. Then the matter will intensify and the situation will worsen until Allah's mention will no longer be made on earth. It will be entirely forgotten and it will not be known on earth. Those who are around at that time are the worst of people, and upon them the hour will arrive. And in another narration, the Prophet said, the hour will not arrive except upon the most wicked of people. This is expressed slightly differently in the following narration. The most evil of people are those who will be alive when the hour overtakes them. Reported that the Prophet said, people will not increase except in miscellaneous, along with covetousness, and time does not increase except in severity. As time goes by, the situation becomes more and more severe, and the hour will not arrive except upon the most wicked of people. This hadith is related by Abdul Suhaib. Said, the Messenger of Allah entered and said, O Aisha, your people are the quickest of my nation to catch up with me. When he sat down, I said, O Messenger of Allah, may Allah make me your sacrifice. Indeed, you entered and said words that frightened me. He said, and what was that? Aisha said, the mount you mounted. Aisha said, you mounted that my you maintain that my people will be the fastest of your nation to catch up with you. He said, yes. She said, and why is that? He said, death will be attracted to them. She said, and how will people be after that? He said, Duban, a kind of locust whose wings have not grown. The strong will eat the weak until the hour arrives upon them. The different chains for the hadith I have been sent, and the hour, like these two, went to Al-Walid, and the latter asked of the former, what sayings have you heard from the Messenger of Allah in which he mentioned the hour? He said, I heard the Messenger of Allah say, you and the hour are like these two. In other narrations it is mentioned that he then showed his index and middle finger, pointing to the closeness of the two. Though others related the hadith, Ahmad alone related it with the chain for this specific narration. Through another chain, Imam Ahmad related from Anas ibn Malik that the Prophet said, I have been sent, and the hour like these two. He then pointed to his index and middle fingers with its different chains. The narration of Jabir said, the Messenger of Allah gave us a sermon. He praised Allah, extolling Allah with praises that are worthy of Him, of His greatness and majesty. He then said, as for what follows, the most truthful speech is the Book of Allah, and the best guidance is the guidance of Muhammad. The most evil of affairs are newly invented ones in the religion, and every bid'ah innovation is a misguidance. He then raised his voice, and his cheeks reddened. His anger became severe when he mentioned the hour, as if he was the warner of an army. He then said, "The hour has come to you. I was sent, and the hour like this." He then indicated with his index and middle fingers. Related this hadith through different chains. The narration of Sa'al said, "I saw the Prophet make a sign with the two fingers that follow the thumb, the index and middle fingers, and he was saying, 'I have been sent, and the hour like this.'"